Nothing wrong with taking a break. Nothing in Warframe goes away forever. It'll wait for you. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Like, the thing is like, it's MR fodder, right? The MR fodder thing is what I've been doing lately too. I've been doing the subsuming and stuff. And the other thing too is, like I said, I'm just on a social loner phase right now. So for me, it's like, bleh. 100% keeps me from entering burnout, as I can always work on something else. Well, like I said, that's the thing about Warframe. I'm gonna open up MCS while we're talking. That's the thing about Warframe, right? Is it's a good game if you like the do your dailies thing, right? Like the do your dailies, you know, like that shit. Because it genuinely is. It's a great game for that. Like, if you just want to sit and fucking, like, God, I want to feel like I'm doing something in my life, Warframe's great. Yeah, as Jinx says, do your dailies. Because, yeah, it literally is do your dailies, the game. It really is. I'm not even gonna bullshit you. It's great for that. I'm opening up MCS right now for y'all. Eternal End add-ons. Explore a fully rendered end dimension with filled with 6 new biomes and what? Huh? Please don't tell me they chose it as like, is this like an actual, hold on. I'm gonna fucking cry if this is like not free, and there it is. You fucking jape me like that. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you, Bedrock. I hate you. I want you to know. Why would you jape me like that? Why would you fucking jape me like that? Yeah, imagine if they locked an update like that behind a paywall. Oh my god, people would fucking riot. Ayo, Cave Dweller? Honestly, that's why I like, also, hold on. I was gonna sworn I heard something. That was probably my computer. But yeah, no, again, Warframe's great for that. Like, if you just want to fuck around and not give a shit and just do your dailies, Warframe's great for that. And the best thing about Warframe is you can make up your own fucking dailies. I mean, I've seen so many people have a different cycle. My cycle is I'm playing catch up. But yeah. Anyway, we're back doing this. I have been slowly working on this. This has been a long fucking endeavor. I'm actually kind of impressed that I haven't like lost sight of this, because like by this point, like, chat, you would already know, like, I've already would lose focus of this and just move on to something else. I've done it so much in this world, it's not even funny. I mean, like, it's like eventually I come back to things, right? But it's like, oh, I wish I could be doing something else, building something else right now. Or like in a plethora of cases, chat just demolishes my ADHD and makes me convinces me to do something else entirely. This has happened a lot as well. Oh, the RL Craft add-on? Yeah. Again, I will say this. I love Bedrock because of the controller support. But fuck, Java has better, has a lot more better things going on for it. It really does. But admittedly, I prefer Bedrock. I know that's like, the fuck, why does she prefer Bedrock? But no, I genuinely do prefer Bedrock. I like that I can use controller support. There are certain things that you can do in Bedrock that you can't in Java, and you know, obviously vice versa. But Bedrock also has like a lot of problems, right? It is poorly optimized, but then again, Java is too. Also, that's my sister. Hello, Hexy. My dear lovely sister, how are you? Mods, can you shout out my sister, please? Love you, sis. I hope you're okay. That is a very violent hydrate. What do you mean? What do you mean it's a very violent one? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, sis. It's so, but you know what? That's okay. I think this is more violent, I'd argue. Now shut up and eat your peanut. Yeah. But my lovely sis, how are you, hon? You doing okay today? Glad you got a kick out of that. Yeah, chat, definitely go give my sister a follow. Hexy is a wonderful goober. I'm okay, brain is suppressed some more. Yeah, your brain's not going as bad as as it was yesterday. I'm glad you I am glad that you actually like didn't, you know, drink, by the way. I'm glad that you were taking care of yourself. Just debating on what to do today. Honestly, do what your heart tells you to. I mean, there are days where even I like have to like listen to what my heart says. Like they're like, sometimes you just do what your heart tells you. A schedule is just that. It's a made up thing that we all make just to give us some sort of false stability, right? Can't take nap, baby. Can't take a nap. What if I wanted to take a nap? Honestly though, admittedly, I'm napped the fuck out too. Like the last several days I have been sleeping quite a lot, and welcome to Flamie's stream, where the points are made up and the schedules don't matter. To be fair, okay, hear me out now. I have always fucking sat here and said schedules are subject to change. You guys just get a little upset whenever I don't commit to something. It's not me. I'm perfectly fine with not committing to stuff on stream. You guys get upset. And so when you guys get upset at me, and then I'm just sitting here like, well, what do I do? And then you don't tell me what happened, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm assuming I did nothing wrong. It's like a fucked up marriage. My community and I have a really fucked up marriage, right? We love each other, but my god, does my chat want to like pump the brakes and just feed me tacos until I pop. I'm upset Flamie didn't set the building on fire with me. What do you mean? What do you mean? Listen, sometimes we okay, but to be fair, we have tacos. We have tacos, sis. I wasn't gonna leave the tray of tacos, you know, alone. Like, they need to be eaten. Tacos need to be consumed. Think, sis, think. You know what, Minecraft, I go. Also, Hexy, I tell everybody this, but if you ever want to do anything, just ask. Let me know. I would not mind at all with some family bonding time. In fact, I prefer it. I can't take a nap. Okie dokie, I'm doing a mod variant. Flamie, it's munching time. It's munching time. What do you mean munching time? Okie dokie, I'm doing a mod variant. Okay. Debating on 2 of these. Which ones? Let's see here. Did you send me them? I think you did. No, you just said bleh. I cooked up and then gobbled you down. Why are you snacking on me? Shouldn't you be my snack? God damn. Listen, I'm a full course meal. Your tiny little stomach can't handle me. However, my stomach can handle you. So come here. Get on the plate like a good little fucking meal. All the mods 10 or the sky beyond the horizon? Honestly, I think all the mods 10 would be more fun. And the reason I say that is all the mod stuff usually is pretty funny and fun. I'm good. I'm dry, thank you. Oh my god, my throat. Oh, that's right, I was working on this. Yeah. Alright, I forgot to play that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure game. Well, I know what my homework is. Yeah, I would recommend that if you're curious about it, play it. For those who are wondering what Maddie's talking about, she's talking about the sub and stand user, which the VOD is up as of the time of this stream. Like, the VOD is up. Like, I've been pretty good at keeping caught up with the VODs, so you know, go watch it if you're curious, or go play the game. You can just play the game. You don't have to watch my shitty content. My content ain't that great. You can go play the game. You can do a better job than I can. Hi, Nick. What's up? Good seeing you, honey. Welcome. Actually, I think, yeah, all the mods 10 would be a good one for you. Nothing much. That's good. Well, I'm glad to see you, hun. It's been a minute. Flamie, shut the fuck your mouth. You're good at your job. Nuh-uh. Anyway. No, okay, fine. I'll admit it. Yeah, I'm pretty good at what I do. But that's besides the point. I'm just a fucking goober. That's all. Also, why did my chair just decide to... Please don't tell me I'm breaking another chair. I heard a fucking crack. I better not be bright. I just bought this chair like 2 months ago. I better not be breaking this chair already. I know it's not a good quality chair, but still. Yaha, you fat fucking glitch. No. 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 No, I'm a terrible streamer. Get it right. Horrible. Absolutely diabolically terrible. You're wrong. If needed, I will start the chair fun. You know, it's funny. I had a chair on my throne and I deleted it, by the way, because it was one of those like overpriced, shitty, like chairs that like, you know how like, okay, there is a subgenre of like stuff called creator bait, right? Or content creator bait, right? Now, what do I mean by this? Well, if you are a streamer or you are a content creator, right? And you're looking for equipment or you're looking for shit, you know, just to add some spice to your office area. Like, for example, a lot of the shit that I have on my desk is shit that you guys either bought or specifically meant for the stream. Case in point, I have a hat here that somebody sent me that said chat said no. I have a pumpkin spiced candle that I light up, or I'm sorry, mulled cider. I have pens, scissors, I have a bunch of shit here for notes if I need it. I have the doggy treats jar, or the puppy treats jar that I use. I have a bunch of pens, I have a Rubik's Cube, I have the Scoilipede that when Eve was still around, that bought me. And I have an Animal Crossing handkerchief here. Things like that, right? But there is a specific genre of overpriced garbage called content creator bait. Where, like, if you don't know, it's typically shit like chairs or like mats or monitors or whatnot, right? They're things that, you know, as a creator, you need, but you don't need, right? At least for the price points that they offer. And a lot of the time, it's usually shit that looks good, but it's overpriced. Like, and most of the time it's chairs. It's fucking chairs a lot of the time. Like, I saw a similar site like this. It was like they were selling these chairs for like $700, and I'm like, I'm not buying a fucking chair that's $700 because some fuckhead, it was like the 1% on Twitch uses it. No. I can send you the link to the chair that Mom uses. You know what's funny is I've sat in that chair, and that chair is fucking comfortable. So yeah, please do, actually. I've sat in Mom's chair, and that chair is, oh. Okay, look. Gaz's chair is extremely fucking comfortable. When I was over there, I sat in that chair, and I almost fell asleep in it. I'm not gonna lie, I would kill for that chair. Because it's that fucking comfortable. I would kill to buy, I also have it on my throne. You do. I volunteer to be Gaz's chair. Of course you do, Crow. Of course you do. Of course, you and everybody else. That's our fucking mom. I know! Crow, that's our fucking mom. Right in front of her daughters. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crow, the simp accusations are fucking real. I'm sorry. Crow, aren't I your boss? Technically. No, not allowed. Let the man samp. I'm not gonna let the man samp my... Oh shit. Oh, you are. Oh shit. She's right. Yeah, I'm your boss. Remember that. Listen, the only samping you're gonna be doing around here is meat. No, I'm kidding. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't really mind. But the point being is that, like, yeah, Mom's chair is extremely fucking comfortable. I would... Sent you the link, sis? Did you? Oh, fuck yeah. Here, Yes, this chair is... Oh, this chair is fucking comfortable. Here, you know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm throwing this shit on my throne. It's so fucking comfortable. I don't think it's ever gonna get fulfilled. Like, most of this shit, none of it's ever gonna get fulfilled. But it's there if you want to, like, I don't know, be funny. But, Alright, it's up. But, thank you, Hexy, by the way, I appreciate that. That's how my Common Rider stuff is. Well, okay, in the past, people did, like, buy a lot of shit off of Throne. Like I said, I still have things that my community has bought. Fuck, I still have things that former friends have bought me. Like I said, I have the Scoilipede here on my desk that Eve bought me. When we still talked, right? So, you know, and I have the Joseph Joestar keychain on my fucking keys. So, you know, I use the shit that people buy me. I have eaten all of the fucking insanity that is, I've eaten the insanity that is those jelly beans. The Moet bars that I did with Eve last year were also from the Throne. That fucking fan that is busted because I keep using it so much because it's really good. Good pick, by the way. Whoever picked that fan, good fucking pick. I just wish it lasted longer. Was from Throne. What else was from Throne? My Mukini was from Throne as well. So it's like, I get used out of these things. I do. That's how my common writer stuff is. Yeah, it's like, I joke about, hey, you should do this, blah, blah, but it's really just, it's there if you want to. There's no pressure, there's no, like, really anything. It's just, hey, it's there. Ain't not much of a big deal to me. Like, yeah, I'll promote it, and that's kind of what I've been doing a lot lately, is a lot of, you know, nudging and being promoty and shit. But I mean, that just is part for the course of being a streamer. You gotta do a little bit of shilling and promoting. So, speaking of shilling and contractual obligations, this stream is brought to you by Rogue Energy and Waifu Wares. Hey chat, are you thirsty? Would you like some peaches? Would you like my peaches? Well, too bad, you can't have those just yet, but you could have Peaches and Dreams from Rogue Energy, one of my personal favorites. And you could also use my code HEARTTAKER to get a specific percentage off your order. The same with Waifu Wares. If you want a cup and you want to help me out and hopefully I can get a cup, please use code HEARTTAKER to also get a specific percentage off your order. So thank you to Waifu Wares and thank you to Rogue for you know, being affiliates of the channel. All the contributions to support me as a creator. Anyway, I'm getting better at it. I am getting better at it. Here. It's on a timer, but I might as well have that there. Didn't I get the keychain? Yeah, you did. You got the keychain. I know you got the keychain. The Moet bars haunt my dreams. Yeah, they do. Oh, they haunt my dreams too. Don't worry. They haunt me on a spiritual level. I wish I was joking, but no, they do haunt me. I need to work on setting my throne up. Basically, anything I put on there will help upgrade the stream. Yeah, I mean, really, honestly, the way I treat my throne is it's just kind of there. Which is honestly the correct way of approaching something like that, I feel, personally. You don't want to, like, again, the type of people that I despise the most on this platform, or one of the type of the people that I despise the most on this platform, are people who treat their communities like their wallets. Can't stand those people. They make me feel very, very, very uncomfortable. And it actually upsets me when I see, like, people, you know, get the term like pay pig or wallets. I've heard that as well. It's disgusting in my opinion. I don't like it. It's like these people, you guys are here to support the creator. You're not here to like be a wallet for them. Red flags, exactly, yeah. They're like chat, much like there are red flags with like a relationship or a friendship,
The
right?
bigger the figure, the better I like her, the better I like her, the better I feed her, the better I feed her, the bigger the figure, the bigger the figure, the more I'm gonna love.
Thank you, sis. Mwah. There's also red flags to streamers, content creators that you could watch, right? There is the old adage of you should never know your heroes. And that is true. There are some people you shouldn't just know. But there's obviously red flags to, like, you know, creators, like, and it's a matter of perspective, right? Like, I'll just use myself as an example. There might be there are people out there who think there are red flags with me, and they're more than welcome to have their opinion on that. And I have opinions on people with my red flags, right? Or their red flags, rather. I mean, I have my opinions on my red flags too, but you know what I mean. Point being is, like, you know, there's certain attributes that of people that can be deemed kind of scary or like make people apprehensive. And you know, don't ever fall into that trap of feeling like you have to do something because, you know, they're someone of importance, right? Don't ever do that. Have a spine. Grow your spine. Stay determined. Because who knows? Maybe one day you'll be that person. Maybe you'll be that person of importance, and that you don't want to feel. You don't want to be vulnerable like that with other people, or you don't want people to feel that type of vulnerability you've had. Also, Jinx! To each their own kinks, I suppose. Well, sister, my dear sister of mine, Hexy, I love you, but you could have your own. You could have your own humiliation. I have my own humiliation. It's called being bullied lovingly. I won't lie though, I do like being put in my spot. Hey, bottom sister. For every time I get told I am a fucking bottom. Not even Bubsy can escape twink death. Jenks! Why did you... I'm just gonna do this real quick. I need chat to see what it is you just sent me. Also, what the fuck is Dear Social? Huh? Is this another like Blue Sky like? The fuck? No, literally, look. I'm not even, well, let's obviously pay attention to the obvious thing here. What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this? Dear.social. It should have been Blue Sky. Yeah, it's Blue Sky. But why does it say dear? What? Oh, remove the C. Ah, yeah, well, no, actually, if I do that and I go back, we will be in some dangerous territory with my own content. So, no. My blue sky is covered in fat porn, so no. Odd a rebate? No, it's because of the sea. That's what happened. Hi, Jinx Desu. Hello, Jinxie. How are you, hon? How's your job hunt? Mine has been interesting. Oh yeah, so I had an interview yesterday, by the way, chat. Basically, my interview got canceled. They claimed to have sent me a packet to complete. This was for an admin assistant position for the probation office out here, and they claimed to have sent me a packet. They never did send me a packet, so to my surprise, they didn't even give me a chance to work on said packet just to send it to me. They just canceled the interview just straight up. Yeah, this job market really hates people. I want to be, well, I don't want to be 100% on it. It's because it's true. Bottom. You know what? Yeah, maybe I am a bottom. Maybe I am. But I'm a good fat little bottom, so you know what? And juicy. I'm very juicy. That's something. What? Juicy little bottom? Oh, come on, chat. You guys... Look, you guys should have known by now that I was gonna say something stupid like that. Flamie is juicy like a fruit striped gum. You know how they say how it feels to chew 5 gum? How it feels to chew Flamie's ass. Just slap an image of me on a fucking 5 gum thing with like the most orgasmic face possible, and have like the fucking orgasm fish from SpongeBob chewing me. Better yet,
it's time to drink water.
Hi Vivian, how's it going? Better yet, here, I'll do you one better. I actually have, I have something here in relation to, how it chews to feel Flamie gum. How it feels to accentuate your Flamie. I swear to fucking God. So, I don't know if y'all remember this, but Show, during the 24-hour birthday stream, drew something pretty, pretty good. And by pretty good, I mean, you know. Now, I know there's somebody in this chat who wants that. And I'm just saying. Knew it. Fucking knew it. I knew it. This is how it feels to chew Flamie gum. This is how it feels to I'm sorry. Listen, I am not sorry for the sins that I commit. You look confused. I look fucking tired. As I always do at every art piece that has been done by all of you, I look either annoyed, tired, or smiling, and I am tired. It is just my natural fucking state. Just tired. I'm like Vinny at this point. I'm just always naturally tired and constantly disappointed in chat. Chef's Crowan's already into the pit. Your battle's not mine. Wow. Yeah, okay. You know, I like to point out that Maddie says it's not her battle. I don't exactly hate it. Okay, but see, you're not making a good argument for your case, Crow. That's what she's trying to say, is you're not making a great argument for your case. Also, I now get to do the fun thing of terraforming. Because I would like to fucking kind of organize this a little bit, clean this up a little bit and organize it. And so we're gonna do that. This is how it feels to Yeah, you could send that to Show, by the way. He'll appreciate that. Actually, Maddie, have you heard from Show lately? Because I texted him, and I haven't heard from him in a minute. I hope he's okay. I really do hope he's okay right now. I haven't heard from him in quite some time. I thought constant, okay, no, that's too mean. Well, no, use your breasticles. Use your chesticles. What were you gonna say? Too mean or not, I don't care. Chad has said worse shit to me. Use your chesticles, woman. I am not. I can try pestering him tonight. Yeah, please do, because I tried talking to him earlier, like this week, and I got nothing out of him, so I'm a little worried about him. Be like, hey, the fucking funny glitch is worried about you. Go talk to her. She wants to sit on your face. I sent him the clip. He'll appreciate that, I'm sure. I was gonna say, I thought constant disappointment was supposed to be our job. Well, I mean, when you put it that way, I mean, yeah, well, yeah, you know, well, I mean, listen, chat. As your streamer, I want to say no, absolutely not. I love you guys. As your mother, you know, you're lucky I'm not a wine mom. You're lucky I'm not a wine mom. Just saying. I'm just saying. You're lucky I'm not a wine mom. I have every reason to be a wine mom. You have no idea. You gonna lurk for a bit doing some editing? Alright, Diamond. You have a wonderful one, okay? I realize that sounds cruel even out of my mouth. I'm sure you're fine. I've said worse shit about chat. I literally sat here and said, yeah, no, my chat likes to lick my armpits. You can't get any worse than that. And the fucked up thing about it is that that's not entirely not wrong. You guys would. You guys, if given the opportunity and there were no holdbacks, you would. I already know this. I know my community. I know what type of people you are. I know what you're capable of. 5.5 years of streaming will do that. It'll make you realize that you have some cool motherfuckers, but you also have some pretty deranged motherfuckers as well. Is it weird that I'm into armpits? No, sorry. No, because I'm also into armpits. That's like one of the most common trans women stereotypes. I'm not even kidding. It's armpits. Don't know why. I don't know why it is. Nobody really knows why armpits are a thing for everybody, for all of us, but for most of us. But it is. It is. I blame my ex for that one, by the way. I mean, Zoe would. I ain't into that. I mean, that's fair. Hello, I'm motherfuckers. Guess I'm cool now. This is the part where Flamie tells chat what the term generalizing means. Do you want to learn the term generalizing? Alright, Flamie, did you hear about the new Gex game? Link or it didn't happen. I know Jakes just showed me the Bubsy game. I don't know what the fuck that is. Yes, it's called Bubsy 4D. Link or it didn't happen. Because Bubsy, it's just Gex in that game. I'm not BSing you. Link or it didn't happen. Listen, I'm okay with being in denial, okay? Just Link or it didn't happen. Random question, if you had to craft your own smoothie, what ingredients would you use? Craft my own smoothie. Well, funny enough, I actually have ingredients for a smoothie, so I'll tell you what I've been doing lately. I usually do wild berry mix. So like strawberries, bananas, or strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, lingonberries. And then I will throw bananas in it. And then I will do Greek yogurt and peanut butter. And then I will go from there. I never put any protein supplements, and I never do anything like whey or whatnot. Which I know that like, what's it called? There is a supplement out there called Naked that I know a lot of gainers use. I've been looking into trying to use that, but it's pricey as shit, so I don't use it. But I do know it's a thing that exists, right? So maybe one day I can. Problem with a lot of that type of stuff though is it's like with hormones, I don't know how it will react to estrogen. So, you know, that's always the fun bit. Okay, for those who are wondering, why am I keeping this here? And the answer is really simple. Because, why not? The water looks really cool in front of the power plant, what can I say? I heard crap your own smoothie, so now I can't help but think of soft serve. Thanks, chat. I was actually gonna make a smoothie when you mentioned it earlier. Now I don't want to make one. Appreciate it. That's really cool. I want to start making my own smoothies. I haven't been a perfectly good blender. I've been neglecting. And I sent you the link, by the way. This is what This is a joke. This is a sin. This is a joke, right? This is a joke. This isn't real, right? No, this isn't real. Bubsy can't hurt. Bubsy IRL can't hurt you. He isn't real. How bad is this? No? No. Why does he look like, hold on. Why does he look like furry porn? Like, why does he look like the generic, like, masculine furry? Like, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. He looks like the average, like, masculine furry from, like, furry artists and shit. Huh? This is real.
Remember me?
No, I don't want to remember you. Why are you here?
Old pal Bubsy?
No. No, why do you have caveman eyes? Why can't you die?
From all those classic
Why are you holding your crotch?
games you loved.
No. Stop sensually looking at me with your ass.
Was it something I said?
Go back.
Was it something?
You know your existence is pain when the first thing you hear is, was it something I said? That is the face of pure let me die trauma.
I said? What could possibly go wrong?
Forget about that.
No, Bubsy, you don't understand. You don't forget. You don't forget about something like that, bud. You have not had a great track record. So what's gonna stop you now?
Let's talk about the new one.
Why are you wearing a fucking tie?
Bubsy 4D.
Why does he look like a fucking dad?
Now this I like.
You haven't had a good track record either. What happened to that console, Atari? So where's that console? Oh, we're too busy making Bubsy fucking 4D!
So, where are we going next? Don't mind if I do. Zoink!
He looks like a fucking dad. Now, I don't know about you, chat, but I don't know, man. I don't know why, but I don't know, man, but Daddy Bubsy got some ass, and I would. Stop looking at it. No!
I wonder if that's more moves than that Italian plumber has.
You're still salty about Mario. It's okay. Mario's salty about Mario.
Ooh! What?
Wood. I'm sorry, chat. It's just too easy.
Can anyone explain to me why I turn into a hairball now?
No. I don't think we can, Bubsy. I think you deserve your fate.
Oh.
You didn't stay dead. So this is the consequence of humanity. We truly are in the worst of fucking timelines, man.
They call me the Orange Blur.
Why you gotta spit on Sonic like that? The dude just got out of rehab and he's been doing really fucking well. Why you gotta spit on him? He literally just got out of rehab. He's making great content. The fuck you have?
Yeah. Do any of these outfits come with pants?
No, but I wouldn't be surprised if the dev had a tiny little penis. That doesn't surprise me.
You know I've only got one brain cell, right? And it's working overtime on this baby. Ari? I didn't even know they were still around.
No, they are. But, much like you, Bubsy, they don't have a great track record. Okay, fine. I will... Where is it? Where is Steam? There you go. There you go. It's on my wish list. When it comes out... Oh, well, see, Flamie, you trapped yourself in this mess because, you're playing Gex, so, hey, Flumes, when are you gonna fucking play, Shut the Fuck Up? You want me to play Bubsy? You're gonna have to beg. Oh, I won't be begging. Well, aren't you just a fucking precious saint? I'm gonna wake up one day, and I'm gonna see this in my fucking inventory, and be like, Merry Christmas, Flumes. Suffer. I can already see it now. I've tortured you enough for 1 year. You sure about that? You sure? Are you sure about that? Honey, I know what, remember when I said I know what my community is capable of? Listen, ignorance is bliss it's not a palpable excuse in my community. I know what you guys are capable of. Do you want me to torture you more? Genuine question. If I say yes, will it be held against me?
现违规异常，了解详情请按0，由华语客服为您服务。
Look, all jokes aside, you do what you think is best, okay? I personally appreciate all the things people do for me, so if you want to, go ahead. Alright, well in that case... Take that, depression! Also, hi, Trake. Chat, give me 1 second real quick. I have a little bit of a headache, so give me 1 minute. I'm gonna grab some ibuprofen, okay? I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. I do apologize. I slept in VR last night, and I think I popped my neck wrong. And, I realized, oh shit, my neck is actually hurting pretty bad. It's shooting all the way up to my back of my head. So yeah, I slept in VR last night, and it was one of those nights. So I was like, oh yeah, I should probably like get that taken care of. Whew, okay. Let's see here. You know what I could do? Here. Check your Steam, by the way. What'd you do? Huh? What'd you do? What'd you do? I should just pin this to the start at this point and then pin the taskbar. There we go. What'd you do? You received a gift from Red. You bought me Pong Quest. Okay. Also, hi, Drake. I do have an interesting thing timing to join. Thank you, Red. Thank you, Maddie. I appreciate you. I guess we gotta check out Pong. Pong Quest is an RPG game. I know, probably not the most excited response, but I'm just looking at you like I knew it. Thank you, Maddie. Mwah. That's really nice of you. Yeah, hi, Flamie. How are you? Aside, well, you took ibuprofen. I mean, I'm fine. I mean, I'm okay. You doing okay, Drake? Hamster. Okay, you might be wondering, like, why am I doing this? Because I'm literally going to terraform most of this. So that way it kind of matches. It's uniform, right? Time is a flat circle, and I took some. I took your flat circle and I ate it. It's my cookie. But fine, playing games and draw myself fat, you know, the usual. That's fair. Completely understandable. Still can't believe you draw yourself in my outfit, by the way. Not sure how I feel about that one, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know. That is a neat concept, though. Having, like, VTubers swap outfits. That is a neat art concept. Just having, like I said, VTubers swap outfits and stuff, and streamers swap outfits. Well, it looks like Final Fantasy is getting archived from MH Wilds in the game soon. You know, that entire sentence, I heard Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy. I have no idea what you were talking about, though. Because I have not played Wilds yet, and I should. I still need to finish Rise. I'm upset that I couldn't finish World. World has been corrupted for me, and I can no longer play it, and it's upsetting. I just wish Wilds was better optimized. Is it? Does it struggle from the same thing that a ton of games nowadays does, which is the poor optimization? I read an article about that, right? About apparently how games nowadays they're basically, the content itself is fine, but the problem is that the GPUs can't like keep up. Like NVIDIA and AMD can't keep up with the amount of power that is required for these games, because the handling difference between dev kits and the actual hardware itself is so different that like they can't keep to account like what they need to look out for. And so most of the time they end up kind of like going out of their way to just go with the best thing that they can do. And that's never a good indication. By the way, I thought that was interesting. That basically game devs the developers are not actually taking into consideration that, and it's causing these massive optimization issues. But that's just because, again, dev kits don't have the same restraints as the everyday PC or console does, right? Well, I mostly did that because I weigh a Drew Trake is like 3 or 4 tons. I'm wearing the fit of a 2-ton streamer. Can't let that slip. Fair enough. Understandable. Understandable. Still, I think it would be a cool idea. Just, you know, have having like VTubers swap outfits. Okay. Honestly, I should probably. I should probably start working on this exterior area too. Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know how G6 would look like with Leash's fit, not gonna lie. I mean, I don't know, that's a good question. I know a lot of people wonder how Monia and Mira's. I wonder how Monia or Mira would, or even Gat, or even my mom. Like, I wonder how they would look in like my outfit, because my outfit is. I think my outfit is more geared towards me and only me. Like, it would be very difficult to pull something like what I have off, I feel. And I could definitely be proven wrong, like 1,000%. But still, I feel like, yeah, like what I do is very geared towards me. Am I calling myself tacky? Yes. Yes, I fucking am. I am very tacky. Tackiest fucking streamer known to streamer kind. Just like how Eggman's suit fits you too. Okay, that one was by mistake. And Spamton. Spamton was a mistake too. Both of those were a mistake, and you know it. Deep down inside, you know that that was unintentional, and there was no going back with that. I wonder what I wonder if Flamie would look amazing in Mom's outfit or Gaz's outfit. I mean, so I did have an idea, and I think I'm gonna work with Arn with it in the future once things kind of calm down a bit, job-wise and everything. But I think what I'm gonna do is for all of my moms, right? Gaz, Hydro, Baiju. I want to make outfit variations based on their thematics for me, right? So like there'd be an Acantha variant and there'd be a Baiju variant or a Hydro variant, right? And I showed Mom this because when I was over there I was sketching it out. So I have an idea, right? I was showing Mom, and Mom actually really liked the idea. And I'm thinking maybe once things calm down, job-wise, and I have a job and or some type of stable income right now, I could sit with Arn or Sketchy and come up with some numbers to get these things done. Spooter Flume? Well, I wouldn't be a spider. Like, to put it into context, chat, I am, out of the entire Acantha family, I am probably the most humanoid, non-humanoid entity. Because even though I look human, I am not human. Yeah. What? Yeah, no. I look human, but that doesn't mean I am human. I'm an anomaly. Oh. Uh-oh. Yes, I am. I made Egg Flamie, though. You did? What do you mean by mostly? Mostly the only. Put it to you this way. You ever wonder why I have 6 iterations of myself, and the only thing that actually stays relatively the same is my soul? Every iteration, I change my cage. I change my vessel, my cage. I'm a soul in a cage. A fucked up, broken, corrupted soul in a cage. Huh? Why is it being done? Hold on. See, now it doesn't want to... Does it not? You're a soul piloting a mech. You're a soul piloting a skeleton mech with armor. Put it to you this way. Okay, yeah, it was the controller. It wasn't any. It was the controller. Got it. Put it to you this way. I am just an anomaly trapped in your world. Oh, so like the hit video game. Unironically, that's probably the best way to describe it. Yes, I am a soul in a cage. And yeah, like Deltarune and Undertale have played a significant part of my life, which is why I like the idea of being a soul. It's why I like to compare myself to being a soul in a cage, because I do feel like it. I feel like I am trapped. And the only thing that changes is me as a person. And there are a lot of situations where I feel like my choices don't matter. Yeah. So, yeah, in a way, I guess you could say that. Yeah. There are a lot of thematics there. Also, hi Zai. How's it going? Stares at you. Dammy has chicken Alfredo. You have chicken Alfredo, huh? You gonna share that? Good thing I didn't say this and not Sonic EXE, that I would have been even worse. I'd say I fell off even. The fact that you even mentioned Sonic EXE on this channel is a sin, and you deserve all that's coming to you. Whoa, damn me, will share. You better. You fucking better. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Hey chat, did you know that Sonic EXE actually isn't even Sonic EXE before Sonic EXE? There's a Sonic EXE before Sonic EXE. What the fuck is that? Huh? What was that thing? Let me guess. Shit's gone crazy. Let me guess. Pen drive. I don't know if it's pen drive specifically, but I do know that it was like it was either before 2011 or it was on 2011. I was watching a video about it like months ago. And I thought it was interesting that, like, Sonic EXE isn't even the original Sonic EXE. And arguably, a lot of people who know about this other Sonic EXE argue that this one is better than the original that we have. Like, story-wise and shit, so, I mean... Zai, how are you doing, honey? You doing okay? You doing alright? Yeah, I'm doing good and sweaty. Why are you sweaty? What did you do? Out of curiosity, what did you do? Azul Pendrive was apparently made before the OG Sonic EXE by Hyena, and there is no true confirmation if Hyena was inspired, or if they do, or if they both had randomly the same idea. Ah, okay. Yeah, like I said, I watched a video of it, about it, and I was just like, oh, well, that's pretty cool. again, the things people find and or basically find and unearth is honestly kind of cool. Like I remember back in the day, I thought I was like really fucking cool to find missing no in X and Y, and my image of finding X and Y, missing no in X and Y in the clothing department has been floating around forever on the internet. If you could find it, good luck. But I deleted that. I deleted that video. I regret deleting it because it is such a funny little piece of my history. I basically was like super excited because I thought I found something really cool that nobody else found. And come to find out what it was is that it wasn't missing no was in the game. It was a texture glitch. It was a fucking texture glitch due to the lighting in the engine in X and Y. And I got so excited as a kid because I was just swearing up and down a storm. But like, that's what I mean. It's like just finding shit and you thinking it's the coolest thing. And it's like, how do you have so much time to like looking for dumb shit like that? And it's like, well, I mean, you just do. You just fucking do. Oh. OG is buried in the land of forbidden, so it doesn't even matter, to be fair. That's fair. We only learn weird and cool shit in games via speedrunners. Everything is figured out a day because of people cracking games like eggs. To be fair though, like, I do think that it is interesting to break a game open and think that like that there is something more underlying, because like Pokemon's a great example of this, right? Where it's like you could see in like Gen 6 and Gen 7 what they were going for. And then the Terabyte leak happened, and then you see all the generations and what they were going for, and you're like, oh, that's interesting. But the thing about that is, like, unlike most people, most companies, Game Freak will eventually put things from older games into newer games. The clothing trunk is a great example. In X and Y, in the data mine for X and Y, there was an item called the clothing trunk, right? And it was supposed to be a portable thing, right? Come to find out, several years down the line in Gen 7, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee has that clothing trunk, I believe. If not Sword and Shield in Gen 8. So, you know, it's things like that, right? It's little stupid little things like that. They're really cool. Oh, I definitely could be cool, but I also don't think we've had any big this is here moments in years. I mean, I beg to disagree. There's a few things that have been pointed out recently with Deltarune. I think the thing is that people just don't look hard enough, or they don't research shit hard enough. In recent years, I think finding out about the weird route for Deltarune is a big one, because then it kind of basically threw out the whole there's only one ending thing in Deltarune, right? Well, guess mowing is off the table. It's pouring rain here. Is it pouring rain? Or are you just not motivated enough to do it? Oh, fuck. And before I hear Flamie, shut up. Come on, gamer. Don't you want to rise and grind to the chance? Don't you want to mow in the rain? Aren't you motivated? Come on, gamer. Speaking of Pokemon and creepy stuff, I'm still remembering Let's Go, the game where the scene in Lavender is on your shoulder. Yeah, but Lavender Child's always had that fucking stigma. I think more of like X and Y and a mystery girl. No, you're not the one. What the fuck was that for? Like, I hope we get an answer on that. Because, like, what the fuck was that for? Why was that a thing? What benefit did you get out of doing that? Mom. Hi, Fenya. How are you? Good. That's good. At this point, I think the girl's goal is just to fuck with people. Watch it have something to do with ZA. Watch it have something. Watch it be something so stupid, and it has to do with ZA. I guarantee it. Because the problem with X and Y, and if you've played X and Y, you'll know, a lot of that game is those games are poorly unfinished, and it appears to be the case because apparently I guess they wanted to make Z, right? Make Zed. And they couldn't make Zed. And instead went the Oraz route, right? So I'm thinking a lot of the shit that wasn't able to be completed in X and Y, we're gonna see in Zed. We have to. With the exception of a few things, like the power plants, right? The power plants, no, we're not seeing those. But like, I have a sneaking suspicion that there are going to be a lot of things, or at least callback to things that weren't implemented in the game that weren't finished, right? And I could even argue and say that we might see a bunch of other fun little things, right? Since Emma's in the game, I guarantee you Looker's gonna come back. Annabelle's gonna come back. We're gonna see Ultra Beast. Because Looker was a big component in the post game for X and Y, right? And if you do your studying on the timelines and where things place, Oraz takes place before X and Y. Which would make sense as to why Looker is on a beach. Pass the fuck out. But again, this is me just basically being like a fucking tinfoil hat woman when it comes to my Pokemon's lore, because I haven't done that in quite some time. I've only recently resurfaced with it because I've been working on the revised timeline for Super Show. Personally hoping that with the champions being dedicated to VGC, we get to see more cool shit in the main series. That's my hope too. I hope they don't fucking like do what they did with Unite and just relegate it to mobile shit, which I really do hope that Champions kind of separates the VGC shit away from the story stuff. That is my hope. And I mean, like, if VGC works the way, if Champions works the way that I think it's gonna work, I think it would be perfect for later down the road for Super Show. In a hypothetical scenario, But, you know, tomato, tomato. Oh yeah, the devs were openly stated, yeah, we're using champions for VGC next year to test the waters. Well, I mean, yeah, you're putting all this fucking time and effort into something like this. You better. Okay. I don't know how the fuck I managed to find this music, but this is literally VR chat music. I've heard this song on VR chat. Literally, I've heard this song on VR chat. I know. The Omni Ring is so silly, and I'm curious on how they're going to try to balancing things. Probably the same way that they balanced Mega Evolution. It's going to probably be a fucking meter. It's probably going to be a meter mechanic. Which honestly, I was talking to people about it, but I think the Omni Ring is a good thing because it allows Game Freak to have the excuse of saying, all right, no more separate gimmicks. We can have the Omni Ring in every game, which means we can have Z moves, Mega Evolutions, Dynamaxes, Gigantamaxes, and whatever the fuck, the crystal shit in Scarlet and Violet. We can have them in every generation moving forward. And it gives them leeway to fucking be like, all right, I really want to give this Pokemon this. Right? So, like, for example, I want to give Blissey a Mega Evolution. Okay, Omni Ring. There you go. New Mega Evolution. I want to give Kecleon a Z move. All right. Kecleon has a specialized crystal for itself. I want to give fucking Seviper a Gigantamax. Cool. Done. I want to give, I don't know, Latios a fucking crystal thing, fucking whatever, with the Gen 9's gimmick. Cool. Terrestrialization is what you're thinking of. I knew it was Terra something. Cool. Done. The point being is I think the Omni Ring is a very smart move for an obvious fucking problem that Game Freak has right now, which is there's too many gimmicks and there's not enough dispersion on where they should be. And it cleans up things too, right? I think what ZA and Champions are supposed to be is they're tying loose ends in timelines of things, right? Because the way it's interpreted is there's two different timelines, right? And in between those two different timelines, there's separate timelines in between those, right? Looking at you, Ultra Sun and Moon. But, and let's go. So I think what it is Champions and ZA are basically a love letter to the last several generations that we've had the last decade. It's tying everything up together, adding cohesion to it, wrapping up in a bow. Boom. We now have a clean slate to move forward with a new timeline or a new universe of things with Pokemon, right? And that's how I see it. Like, I mean, why else would they name it Z to A? Like that I mean, it makes sense. When you think about it that way, it does make sense. So I think the Omni bracelet, if you really want to be clever with it, I think if they're gonna go with the reset route, I think the Omni bracelet should be brought back in Gen 10, and it should specifically be like a relic, right? Like, hey, we found this here and we don't know what it is, but you could use it. And also here, this is all these things that we found in these ruins. And it's just the ruins of Kalos, basically. or it's like the ruins of another region, like Hoenn, right? I don't know. It's something to think about, because I don't know if you noticed this, but no matter how much Game Freak likes to sit here and say that things are separated nowadays, they're very much still tied together. And it doesn't matter. I do blame the Delta episode for opening that can of worms. Admittedly, I blame Oraz, period, full stop, for opening that can of worms with everybody. Because it basically just tells you, like, hey, like, you know, this isn't a remake. This is a separate world. This is a separate game, a separate world. You're about to fucking destroy the old world. And then, like, Gen 7 being the poster child for basically, hey, you know all this shit we told you in Delta episode? We're doubling down. Yeah, and then of course, like, you got your side games like Masters that doubles down on it too. So I think like ZA and like Champions with the Omni bracelet and everything, it's to tie things together so that way they can be like, all right, we're done. We're good. We have no more to discuss with this timeline shit. Clean slate it. We're done. Oh, that can of worms was open for a while and I just got put on full blood. Well, I know. That's what I mean. And just add salt to the wound. I don't know if you noticed this, but when you play the remakes like Fire Red Leaf Green, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, or sorry, not Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Heart Gold Soul Silver, I wouldn't even count Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. They're not really, I mean, faithful remakes. But there's certain things that change kind of similar to Platinum, right? Or Platinum, or Emerald, or Crystal. Also, Mom! Hi! Mwah! Love you! Mods, can you give a shout out to Hydro, please? My body hurts. Mine does too. I slept in VR last night and my neck hurts. Mom, how are you, hon? You doing okay? Oh yeah, chat, by the way, we're doing repo Saturday with Mom. I won't be streaming Saturday, but Mom will be. So, I think, right? I am doing my best, and yep. Yeah, I won't be streaming Saturday, but she will be, so. Originally, I wasn't going to stream because I was going to be a part of Mama Gaz's thing, but I can also balance both. I can balance the repo thing and this, so I have time. It's my point. Hey Flamie, can I donate you a Steam key? Yeah, you can. Go ahead. More than welcome to. Why would you put that in the chat? Why? Hey Vivian, next time just... Zero clue us to throw it. Well, it's already been used and owned now, so unfortunately I can't grab it. Product has already been owned, so somebody has it, and it's not me. Well, thank you though. You could have just sent it to me in DMs, Vivian, or you could have sent it to me on my Blue Sky. Or you could have just emailed me it. You could have emailed me it as well. But that's okay. Thank you for the thought that matters. And whoever has it, guess what? You can enjoy it. What was it, if you mind me asking? Actually, wait. Hold on. Hold on. No. Wait. Oh! I'm sorry. No, I already own it. Okay. How about this? That actually is an open key. I actually already own that game. I'm sorry, my dyslexia was fucking reading. So chat, go crazy. First come, first serve. You can have that. I already own that game apparently, whatever it is. I don't even know what that is. I honestly don't even know what it is because Steam doesn't tell you. If you've already owned it, Steam doesn't tell you what it is. It just tells you product owned. Demon Turf is the game in question. Ah, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I'm gonna keep going for another 30 minutes, by the way, with MCS, and then I will jump into Girthbound. Oh, thank you, Vivian. That's probably why I didn't recognize it. I was like, huh? Here. I think the stacks are going to be the next thing I work on outside of this because there's going to be a few more of these. Damn, I was too slow. Actually, Mom, if you want, I have some press things that some devs gave me. I can give you those if you want them. I don't know if they're any good. I just know that a lot of devs give me like press keys, and I haven't had time or the energy to sit and do dev stuff because, again, like I used to do them a lot where I would look at, you know, press kit stuff, and I haven't had a chance to sit down and look. Like, they still send me them. Just like I was too slow, just like my sex life. Ha! That's not funny, but ha! I get that joke. Nah, it's all good. Yeah, I have all these codes that just kind of have accrued over time, and I'm thinking about like just kind of giving them away, because it's like, while I appreciate developers giving me keys for like dev kit stuff, I really don't have the energy or the time to cover these things like I used to. And admittedly, it has become a bit of a hassle, and they just kind of build up. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go through my contact me email. I'm gonna take a look and see which ones I can just kind of throw at people, and let you guys go crazy with them. Because admittedly, like, I don't know when I'm ever gonna cover these dev things. Like, I didn't even get a chance to cover Game Jam this year. And that's mainly due in part because of how stressed and tired I am. And constantly looking for a job right now. And potentially moving. It has, it has severely eroded my, my energy. What's been going on right now? It was a joke. It's all good. Hashtag we love Flamie. Yeah. Thank you, chat. Hope she's doing okay. Nah, it's just it was a joke. I mean, listen, at least you're making the joke about yourself and not someone else. I mean, in all fairness, like, you can make the joke about my sex life. I don't fucking care. I choose to be fucking, like, you know, sexually inactive nowadays. It's just safer, right? Yeah, like, I think the last time I was sexually, like, active was, like, back in, like, March. But, like, after that, I honestly kind of stopped. Honestly, I've debated if I'm ace because the act of sex is no real draw to me. Well, at first I thought it was ace, but you know what's funny is, Mama Gaz thinks I'm demi. And one of my sisters, Mooney, thinks I am also demi. I've had a few people say that I am demisexual. So I think that there might be some truth to that. There's also a possibility that I'm gray sexual as well. But I think demi might be more what I am. Yeah, a friend of mine is demi and I could see it, but I'm not familiar though. Here, for those in the back, I'll explain what demisexual is. I will find a simple explanation to it. So that way people, because it's hard to explain. Demisexuality is a sexual orientation where someone only experiences sexual attraction after forming a strong emotional connection with another person. So it's a less volatile version of an aerosexual. But yeah, okay, Moss. Yeah, I guess I could kind of see it. Cause like, I don't trust people all too easily anymore. Like, I don't get close to people all too easy anymore. I used to. I mean, I know why I don't anymore. A lot of people know why I don't get too close to people. You know, I actually have to have that strong emotional connection to people now in order to even be remotely vulnerable and open. And thankfully, the people who have been able to do that, they are very patient, very kind-hearted and patient people, and they really do want what's best for me. But it is something that I've noticed in my own right, that it is incredibly hard for me to be vulnerable, open up, and like let people in my life nowadays. It is something I have noticed myself. And a lot of it goes into fact of just trauma and, you know, obviously things that have happened up to this point. But I think in an interesting way, it has also made me a more put together person because I'm not constantly being thrown to the ground, right? And trying to pick myself back up. I'd argue and say it's a good thing. I think being closed off somewhat is a good thing. Just something that I've always said is you can close the book, but don't burn it. Right? But there is a truth in this environment. As you grow, you notice that your friend group grows smaller and smaller and smaller. The people you talk to more frequently grow smaller, smaller, and smaller. The people that you are close with grows smaller and smaller and smaller. And it's usually because of the fact that of like the environment, right? It is something I've noticed because there's a lot of people that I don't talk to anymore that I used to talk to frequently, and I don't. I'm right here to help with the modern things and vibe. How are we, friends? I'm okay. We're just kind of vibing and chilling. Chilling, vibing, chilling, vibing. We're vibing and chilling. Cause so much, alright, time to dread up the A spectrum, on the A spectrum, cause there's so much that is beyond me. Good luck. You're gonna need it. You will need it. Oh, will you need it? Here. I'm actually gonna do this. I don't want to make this big ass circle here. Hi, I'm sorry about earlier. Why are you sorry? Also, hi, Jelly. I realized in addition to all that other stuff. Oh. Jelly, I love you. You're fine. It's okay. I haven't eaten anything in 2 days. Yeah, you should probably eat. I'm fixing that at the moment. Yeah, you should probably eat, honey. That's probably not good on your stomach. Most likely. No, you're completely fine. I get it. You're not feeling good and you've been kind of in a zombie state. It's okay. Jelly, I love you. You're fine. Okay? Ain't nothing but a thing, sweetheart. Oh, thank you, Mod, for shouting her out. Chad, if you haven't already, go follow Unity. She is a sweetheart. I adore her, and I'm glad that she's one of the people I consider close friends. So please, 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 please go support her. She is my favorite, Cowbold. I'm gonna pick her up and just scrunkle her. Also, she feeds me tacos and calls me gay. What better could you ask for? Yeah, it is something that I have noticed. Like I said, I think with everything that has happened up to this point, I have become more reserved, more cautious in who I hang out with, and for good reason. I'm a little more aware of I'm a lot more aware of my surroundings. And it has made an impact on my social awareness with things around me, right? It has been a benefit and it has been a curse. I am dry. Thank you, Zami. It has been a curse and a blessing, because the blessing of it is that I'm a little bit more professional, and I'm a little bit more reserved in how I approach people. But the curse of it is that I am getting the idea that people will have an idea of me as a person, and when that idea isn't fulfilled, that is going to cause problems. I can already see it happening. But that is something that I have developed over time, right? Because of my own experiences. Like I said, my pool of friends has gotten smaller. Or at least close friends has gotten smaller. People that I'm open and vulnerable to and okay with being vulnerable with has gotten smaller. That's perfectly okay though. Well, found my answer. I am interested in getting railed, but don't hate the idea. So gray? Gray sexual? Maybe? I don't know. Hello chat, hello Flamie, how is everyone doing? Hi Roleplay, we're doing fine. We're just vibing. I am kind of just relaxing and enjoying, enjoying my Tuesday. But I hope you're having a wonderful day, honey. And you know what I am gonna do though? I'm gonna make another pier over here. I think I could make another pier here. Or like another port, right? Because technically this right here is a massive fucking ocean. It would make sense to have one here. How big though is a good question. I think I could do like right here. I think gray technically makes sense because it's less and more I can click gray, which makes sense. Brain's never been on my brain. Yeah, like I guess that makes sense. Like I always thought I was gray because it never was appeared on my brain, but the way it was described to me based on what my sisters and my mom was telling me is that it's not that I lack the drive. I have to have an incredibly strong connection to that person. And that makes sense. I mean, that does make sense. That's why, like, I know I'll get like situations like, it's why it's so easy for me to like be able to turn the horny switch off and on. Because being horny doesn't necessarily mean that I am, you know, into you. It just means I wanna be fucking horny, right? Demi. Yeah. Like I said, I know, and that makes sense, right? Like when I was with my ex, you know, before everything that happened, yeah, I could get intimate with her. But, you know, when things fell apart, no. Nice, mine's going creamy. That is an adjective saying how your day is went. Hey, how's your day going? Oh, you know, fucking creamy. Yeah, that's great, bud. My day is fucking creamy, Flamie. That is an adjective. That is oof. Did you saw the new games that are coming on Gamescom Live? So I am aware of Bubsy. I am very aware of Bubsy. Everything else, no. Like with my boyfriend, I don't really get hot and steamy. We just nerds who love gushing out games. Yeah, like it's not that I get horny or I get like sexually intimate. I just like being a fucking horny little goober. I like the idea of just being a little fucking cretin sometimes. Yeah, a lot of that does stem from the fact that I personally it is hard for me to be connected like that. And I think something that I am perfectly okay with saying now is I think I'm kind of okay with being out of the dating pool for quite some time. I don't need to be investing my time in finding a significant other. I'm perfectly fine where I'm at with that part of my life. It just doesn't make sense for me to try and do that again. And that goes for anyone, right? Like if anyone, like if you have a nasty breakup, don't jump into another relationship immediately. Don't do that. That shit's fucking you're asking to get hurt. Have some standing grace for yourself. Well, I'm fucking excited for WoW Midnight. World of Warcraft? That doesn't surprise me. I'm still surprised that game is going strong. I mean, between it and League, I'm surprised that it's still going strong. I mean, I'm not surprised because I know too many people who like League. Eve, Hexy, Melody. Okay, maybe I only know like 3. Oh, Glaze. Okay, 4. Glaze is the 4th one, but that's besides the point. The point is that I know people who like the game. I would never be able to get into those type of games. Now this is that good shit. The reason I didn't have that problem is because when I went from a Psycho X to a friend I've known for a better part of a decade, and even then, I don't want to jump into another relationship instantly. Well, I mean, like, that's the thing, right? People don't seem to get, like, there's a lot of misunderstanding about what the kind of relationships are there, right? A relationship doesn't always mean you're dating someone. It's a term that's used to kind of tell you what type of bond you have with a person, right? Case in point, with Unity, I'm a close friend of hers, right? She calls me Moss, her Moss, I call her Jelly. I could sit here and say I love her dearly, and it's platonic, right? Or in like Hydro, Baiju, and Gaz's case, those are my moms. That relationship is strictly mother-daughter, right? You know, me being the daughter, them being my moms. It doesn't go any further than that. You know, or with chat, I consider you guys, you know, friends, viewers, acquaintances, you know, like, I think what it is also is when people start getting a little too parasocial, and that's when things get really scary. And it becomes a problem, right? I've known too many people who fell in that trap. And it can get pretty scary. But a relationship it's just a term to say, hey, this is what type of bond you and I as people have. I never understand League or Dota players that play it religiously. I mean, to be fair, I mean, try explain Warframe to a person while you play it religiously. There you go. There's your dilemma. Listen, I meme and judge. I don't judge, but I meme League and Dota players because it's funny. Because they're a certain type of breed of people. But I also have to remind myself that I am a Warframe player. I religiously play Warframe, so you know, we are also a very special breed of individual. Prego Robo Space Angel. Exactly, see? We are a very special breed of person as well. So, I mean, I can't judge all too much. Venus Crafter. Yeah, okay, Yuka. You sitting over here calling Venus Craft. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna scrungle you, you little shit. I love you though. I'm gonna get you. Case in point with another relationship thing. Yuka has found family. She is my sister. So, like, you know, relationships aren't always one-sided. There aren't always one-noted type shit. I think a lot of people forget that. That is a crucial thing to understand as a human being. That, you know, relationships are very, they are very much multi-leveled, and they are very much gray in a lot of areas, right? They're not one-note things. I wish a lot of people understood how relationships work and what they mean to people. I don't want to be gray. You're fucking gray! Why am I gray? Why are you gay? I was like, why are you gray? Why are you running? I'm gray? Yeah, Bob, you're gray. I'm gray, bada beat up, bada da 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 dee, da da. Yeah, it is very, it is something that I wish a lot of people would understand more. Because, like, I think when people start to understand what relationship dynamics are, then people become a lot more gentle. That's something I've noticed, right? They become a lot more gentle and careful with people. And they put, like, the envy and the other negative bullshit aside. Right? And that is something that at least in my case, I try to strive for myself personally. I I try to make a significant impact on people's lives because, well, I mean, I care about people in different levels, right? I mean, I wouldn't be a streamer if that wasn't the case. And my reasons for doing streams would be, well, they wouldn't be good. They wouldn't be good ones if I did choose to be this. You're gray, Dabo D, Dabo Die. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, my original soul color was gray. For a while there. G1 through 3 was literally gray. And that trait was resilience. G4 was free will and resilience. G5, for all intents and purposes, reluctantly, she was just pure free will. She was corruption. And G6, me, I am free will and love. Hex 696969 is gray. There you go. What's 69420, chat? I need to know what 069420 is. Even if that... There's your color branding, by the way. You're welcome. You can enjoy that. Probably should, like... Yeah, I'll extend it one more. In this world, you're gray or gay. I like how people confuse two different ways of spelling gray, by the way. It's fucking funny to me. Because you have G-R-E-Y and G-R-A-Y. So I have to ask. I'm gonna put a poll up. Chat, how do you spell gray? To be fair, English is bullshit. Poll's live, by the way. I'm actually kind of curious. I want to see what this... I want to see how people say it. Okay, both ways. To be fair, English is bullshit. I mean, most languages are. Spanish is bullshit because it's all built on gender. English is bullshit because two words can mean the same, two different words can mean the same fucking thing. Oh, it looks like it does look like people are okay, it looks like 60% is saying that they spell it G-R-E-Y. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, no, that makes sense. I usually spell it G-R-E-Y as well. So that's why I was like, huh. Read, and read are all different words. No kidding. Gray is the British version for context. Yeah, I never understood the whole flavor thing, or the behavior thing. Like, I personally don't give a shit. I use the British subtext. I use OUR because I don't give a fuck about Americanized context. Remember when I said I'm probably the most un-American American? Hi. I don't even like using OR. Demi is no longer sweaty, but I'm pretty sure my back is now stuck to my leather chair. That was me this morning. Like I said, I fell asleep in VR chat, and I very much was that way. Whew. Well, good news is that this is coming together relatively fine. I kind of excited to see how this this map looks by the end of the year, because we have done a lot in this world this year. I feel I'll have to look at the old VOD for the last year's end of the year stuff, but I'm pretty sure that there has been a lot more done here than I care to admit. Flavor, if you will. Get in my mouth. Nah, I'm not prey. I don't give a shit. There was a joke that Sari had told me about, and it's like, get in my butthole. And I just laugh at it because it's just like, anal vor. That's literally what it is. It's just anal vor. Get in my butthole. I don't even know where the fuck that's from, but God, is it a great sound bit. Yeah, the last person who said that ended up on my ass and not about to do that to a friend. Ah, okay, fair enough. That is one kink I don't understand. Disposal. I do not understand disposal for. Or disposal, or yeah, disposal. Is it disposal or is it disposal? I don't understand the idea of wanting to be like eaten and then like disposed of. That I don't understand. That's a little weird, in my opinion. Little much. Little mulch, if you will. I'm not sorry for that one. How's MCS going, Mom? Oh, you know, pretty good. I'm expanding a little bit further into this area now. So I really wanted to focus on all of this here, right? So I'm kind of slowly expanding more and more. I do obviously need to start working on like stuff over here, but slowly but surely it's, you know, it's looking pretty good, actually. Though I am looking at the time and I realize, oh shit, I should probably start getting ready for the other game in question. Here, let me finish this platform real quick. All right. Alright, so we got that going. We got that going. Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. That one's a good one because it shows everything. And then we have in here. And of course, I'll work on the top floor, go from there, and then work on this elevator, and then start filling this area up. I obviously want to do a disposal area too for this, but I think I'll do that as well. But I do want to work on this top area. That needs to get done. But oh, that is MCS for now. Thank you for watching. Alright, I will be right back. Don't go away. We have more games coming up next. We're going to check out Girthbound, so I'll be right back.